Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning to you, fellows. Damn, it feels good to be back in here with you guys, talking some sports and talking some sports betting each and every single morning, how we like to go ahead and kick off our mornings. We got a big show on tap for today. We got to make sure we, of course, go ahead and recap what happened last week. Then also what happened Monday and Tuesday of this week. And then it's Wednesday, baby. It's time to go ahead and bet some afternoon soccer, NBA, maybe even dabble into some NHL for tonight. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's colder than shit in Chicago right now. It's been snowing the entire time we were in Cancun, so I guess we missed the snow, but we came right back into the cold and frigid temperatures that is Chicago. So stay warm, get settled on in. Let's have some fun this morning. And then again, we'll dive on into some bets. We're not going to be able to ring that cash register from last week. We went 13-12 and down 0.4 units. Now down on the year, down 13 units or so on the year. But tracking that arbitrage, which is so damn cool to do, is tracking arbitrage. And what is arbitrage, of course? That's free money, right? You're betting both sides of a wager. You don't give a shit what the outcome is at that scenario because now you're just putting free money in your pocket. We've made $129 so far this year. What were some of those good wins from last year? How about that PSG first half over 2.5? How about getting that at minus 103 against a 6th-tier side in the French league? Team that's full of amateurs going up against professionals. Boy, we got a steal right there of getting that line at minus 103. We also had an over 1.5 parlay where we've hit two of those in a row. Second time we've had to wait until Sunday. Parlay might start on Friday, but we get paid on Sunday with a good plus money winner there in the Bundesliga as 5 matches go over 1.5 goals. EFL Cup, that was midweek action where we just took the 2 games and did a goal to be scored or maybe under 1.5. Little combination of some team totals in that EFL Cup brought us home a good plus 118 cash. So you love to see that. How about that day? Those Knicks were expected to win the first quarter, and that's exactly what they did, getting us a good first quarter cash over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everybody's scared of the Cavs. Good defense. Knicks are one of the better teams in the first quarter, so love that cash came through for us right there. Grizz and Kings under. Remember, that was the night we survived 80 points. God damn right, 80 points. We had 80 points, and yet we still hit an under. That's how good of a play that was, so love to see it with that one right there. And then our only play from this past Sunday, AFC and NFC Conference Championship games, was the under there in that NFC game where we did under 46.5. Never got in a bet for the AFC before I left for Mexico, and then obviously couldn't place any bets once in Mexico. So we went 1-0 in NFL this week at under 46.5. What were some of those tough losses, though, from last week? How about that Fulham-Tottenham game? Both teams to score over 2.5. Fulham to score first. That one didn't happen. Had that same bet on Friday, City versus Arsenal. Both teams to score and over 2.5. City gets that win 1-0. Arsenal didn't do a whole hell of a lot to threaten City that game. Was able to catch a good bit of that down in Mexico. And that's going to give City some belief that, maybe they can come back and catch Arsenal. And maybe that'll creep into Arsenal's minds of City's going to come hunt us down. So I thought that was a big match. Outside of just, being involved in the FA Cup, I think that could go a long way in maybe deciding who's going to be the Premier League champion. So look forward to seeing how that maybe impacts the rest of the league. We also did Bayern team total over 2.5. Bayern is just struggling coming up out of not only the World Cup break, but also then the Bundesliga had their normal winter break, and Bayern is still on holiday. They have not picked it up. So come on, Bayern, you're a great just a great cash train right there. We love taking your over, so let's get it going, Bayern. Gonna need you guys to step it up here. What about Hyman and McDavid? Yeah, that was the night that both of those guys should have had some, they should have just been taking more shots. Neither one of them came through for us, so was gutted to see that one. DFS and Zubac, we both missed theirs. One guy with an under, one guy with an over, and just neither one of them came through for us. Tough stuff. Claxton on his blocks. Boy, that's kind of cooled off, guys. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on in today's show. But that was the old blocks and steals over 2.5. The sportsbooks knocked it up to 3.5. And since the sportsbooks knocked it up to 3.5, it is just not having the same success rate and the hit rate as it was 2.5. So we'll talk about that one. But we did suffer a loss there with Nick Claxton. And then Thunder +1, a night when I thought they were going to win the game. I didn't think we would need the points. Well, we needed more than 1 point. I think they lost almost double digits, so we didn't quite get it done. And then we've got $6.57 in arbitrage money that because I was in Mexico, I was unable to spend it. And so we've got that in our pocket to go ahead and use. Let's see what happened on Monday. Monday, we fired out 3 bets as the plane landed from Mexico, and I was just firing out the bets on Monday. Claxton over 2.5 blocks. Again, talked about there on that recap. Suffered a loss last week, suffered a loss Monday. We'll talk about that again on today's show. But yeah, he's just, since the sportsbooks knocked it up to 3.5, it's just not having the same hit rate. Bradley Beal, though, did go over 1.5, made 3-pointers on Monday for a good plus money cash. And then Fultz was the heartbreaker there of the day. You see it's the puke face. Why was it the puke face? We had under 11.5 points. He had 4 points in the first quarter. Not only did he have 4 points in the first quarter, hell, he got the first 4 points of the game. You're thinking you're in trouble, but then the research starts to come into play. While he gets the first 4 points of the game, that's all he got the entire first half, 4 points. Then he drops 6, though, in the third quarter. So now you're at 10 points entering the fourth quarter, and he goes right back to doing nothing until 24.1 seconds on the clock. They foul him, up 8, and he makes both free throws. Magic win by 10. He ends up with 12 points. Brutal right there, man. He was really just struggling all night, getting that great defense from the 76ers that, can limit point guards, and we've seen that. We've played that, and it looked like it was going to hit, and then 24 seconds to go, a foul and 2 free throws. So tough stuff right there. We did not use that $6.57 of arbitrage money. We rolled that on into Thursday's action. We missed the soccer parlay, just missed one leg there in Coppa Italia. Inter and Atalanta, we needed over 1.5 goals. Game finishes 1-0, so that one drops. Bulls on that first quarter money line. How about a good plus money bet? Thought they would win over the Clippers. That's what it did. We didn't take any points. We could have taken the plus. I think they were giving us 1.5 points. Dabble in that good plus money winner right there. And then Nuggets and then the Bucks. We talked about the Nuggets. They were the one that let that parlay down. Best team in the first quarter, going up against the Pelicans, who were about average in the first quarter. And then the Nuggets just couldn't quite get it done, losing by 4. So that's how the week so far is unrolled. 2 losing days, down a little bit on the week, and $6 and change of arbitrage money. Let's hop in that comment section. Hopefully you guys are just as fired up as I am. Obviously, if you guys are tracking, and I know you guys are tracking, yes, that is 4 weeks in 2023 and haven't won money in any of those 4 weeks. Look to turn that shit around today and look to turn it around this week. Good morning, Tyler. How are you doing, my man? Did you and your wife think you got annoying after a week of alone time? Everybody thinks I'm annoying, so we don't need to spend a week alone with me to know that I'm annoying. What's going on, Chris? Looks like I did get fried. My back, my shoulders, it all hurts. You tell the kids this is. I guess you like to bring home like a little learning lesson from your kids. Yeah, son, this is what happens if you resist putting on sunscreen lotion. You can get your ass fried. That's what happened to me. Morning, Jason. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Brian. Morning, DeGent. I'm hoping today's going to be a Wednesday, man. God damn, I think I found us some good winners, DeGent. But that being said, like I said, I haven't won money in 4 weeks. I'm obviously pissed off having won money in 4 weeks. But I'm still happy with the research. I'm still happy with the bets we're placing. So I'm in a good spot. Just not quite getting the results. So let's get that to go ahead and turn around. What's up, Lucas? What's up? Had a great time. Thank you, my man. McKinnon deal is done. Leeds is now the United States. I did see that, and I'm actually going to have a big show, Chris, on my YouTube channel where I'm going to talk about every transfer in the Premier League, and certainly not going to talk about every transfer, but I'm just going to go club by club and talk about all the transfers. I'm going to do it tomorrow, and the reason I'm going to do it tomorrow is I'm still pending if Matt wants to join me. It could be by myself, or maybe it'll be Matt and I. We're just going to run through the Premier League and talk about all the transfers. Chelsea's spending all the money. I think they've got a printing machine in their headquarters. They're just firing off new dollars and spending those things. So holy hell is Chelsea loading up. So yeah, McKinnon's is definitely one of the big deals, I thought, in this transfer window. Leeds picking him up. Already a nice attacking side. You guys saw him obviously in the World Cup. I thought he was one of our better players in that entire World Cup, was really doing good on his creativity and setting guys up. So that would be a nice piece for Leeds, certainly adding to that. Over 1.5 nats on the beach. Shit, that is hitting that to the cash prize every damn day. I was either in the water or next to the water, whether that be a pool or an ocean. I was in one of those two, in it or next to it. There were a lot of naps, for sure. Lots of naps. What's up, Dad? What's up, Dad? Easy money. It was easy money, yeah. To be fair, over 1.5, that would have been a terrible line, DeGent. That would have been a hammer spot. Whoever the hell sets that at 1.5 for 4 days of vacation, that's how you get somebody fired, whoever sets that line at 1.5. Woof. I'm hoping, Cole. God damn, I'm hoping, Cole. I'm hoping. Again, I like the research. It's just not It's just not quite happening out, but hopefully today's the day. What's up, Fish? I think that's another big signing. Yeah, Keylor Navas. He leaves PSG. He was their backup goalkeeper. Everybody remembers him from Real Madrid, a stud goalkeeper there. He didn't get a lot of chances at PSG. Now he moves over to Nottingham Forest, which is good. They needed a keeper, Dean Henderson. He's the loanee keeper from Manchester United. He's been out with an injury, so they pick up Navas. I thought that was a nice pickup there by Forest. I look forward to talking about that one again on the Premier League transfer recap show that I'm going to do tomorrow. And then Chelsea, as Thad's showing the dollars, they're just printing all the cash. Now, I look forward to talking about that team, and that team will probably get most of the attention on that show just due to the volume and the money spent and the quality of players. But Thad, it's going to go one or two ways, though, Thad. It's either all going to click or it's just going to full-on struggle. I mean, just so many guys to introduce. You're not trying to work in one guy or two guys. It's like, hell, the entire attacking line is new. They've changed out their midfield. Next season, I think they'll be fine with the training camp and what have you. But it could be really ugly, or it's just going to hit the ground running and they're going to blitz the league. There will be no middle road just too much to try and work on in there. So, all right, everybody's just as fired up as I am. We got some good Super Bowl, or we got a good Super Bowl matchup. We got the Eagles taking on the Chiefs. Remember we talked about last season how we were accumulating all those free bets. It was mainly due to baseball. Our volume was high. We were getting free bets on BetRivers and MGM, just using their platform. And I told you guys I was going to go ahead and spend it on Super Bowl winners, and I encourage you guys to go ahead and spend it on Super Bowl winners. I have no idea what you guys did, but now drop in the comment section if you're holding on to any free bets. I want to hear from you guys. If you're holding on to any free bets, drop them in the comment section. I want to know what you guys care about for Sunday. This is what I've got for my free bets. I spent them. I've got $415 riding on the Chiefs. Not riding, that's free bets, I should say, of profit, potential profit. $415 for the Chiefs and $225 for the Eagles is what I've got in free bets. I was waiting to, show you guys what I had left. I thought about maybe doing it when the season started, but that would have been 32 teams to run through. So I figured we'll just wait till we know who the two goddamn teams are, and I'll let you guys know what I've got. So 415 for the Chiefs is good for 4.15 units, and then 225 for the Eagles is also good for 4.5 units. So if you're new around here, we convert, whether it's arbitrage money or we convert free bets, from 0 to 299, we use a $50 unit player, and then if it's 300 and above, we switch over to a $100 unit player. So that's how 415 of the Chiefs converts to 4.15 units, and 225 for the Eagles converts to 4.5 units. Try and be fair using the $50 and $100 scale. We've been doing that for 2+ years now. We've been on YouTube, so none of that's new information. But curious if you guys are, again, holding on to any free bets. If you're holding on to any free bets for this, and if you decide to follow me through the baseball season when we were talking about how to use those free bets, I'm curious if you guys do. You guys saw on Twitter yesterday, I used one of our free bets yesterday on a Daytona 500 winner. I think I'm going to do this again because I also like Harrison Burton to maybe be a surprise winner at this year's Daytona 500, but I did lock in Justin Haley, and I saw a few of you guys went ahead and tailed it on Twitter. So let's see if Justin Haley can't take that checkered flag at the Daytona 500 and put 4 units in our pocket with a nice $400 win. Come on, Justin Haley. And again, I'm going to add Harrison Burton and then maybe one other guy. It's Daytona 500. Anybody can really win. So I really look forward to diving into that. Let's go ahead and throw some bets up on the screen. I've shared most of these, I believe, but let's go ahead and start with those ones on the left-hand side. That's today's soccer parlay. And can we just not lose on the hook today? Can we not lose on the hook? Can we just be cool here? What about over 1.5 goals in three League One games there in France? 3 League One games in France. We'll do over 1.5 in each of those. And then in today's EFL Cup match between Forest and United, just get a goal. Just get a goal. Just get a goal. So that'll be today's soccer parlay. And that one comes in at -137 over on Caesars. We are rolling with some NBA action. I was fired up. Was waiting for these lines. I did all my research yesterday. So excited when you go back to work, right? You take a little vacation. You always miss work, and you look forward to then stepping away from work. But then you also look forward to jumping right back into the grind and getting settled in. I was ready yesterday to go ahead and pounce on these NBA lines. And as you can see, Jazz money line, that's just my favorite play of the day. Jazz money line. If you guys looked at this Raptors defense, how about they rank 29th in effective field goal percentage? Opponent effective field goal percentage. They rank 29th. It's only 30 teams in the league, and they rank 29th. 3-point field goals percentage. Opponent 3-point field goal percentage. They rank 29th in that too. One of the worst defenses in the league is these Toronto Raptors. Taking on the Jazz are 16th and 17th in those two stats. So about average. We're getting the Jazz at home, minus 145, 2-unit play. 2-unit play for me. And then Wizards Grizzlies money line parlay at plus 110 over at DraftKings. I mean, Grizzlies, we've talked kind of about this defense, second best in opponent effective field goal percentage, 12th in three-point field goal percentage. You look at that from a Blazers perspective, it's 19th and 22nd. So we're getting a really good defense at home. Getting a really good defense in the Grizzlies at home, taking on mid-table Blazers. And then for the Wizards, the Pistons are equally as shitty in terms of defense. They rank like 28th in... It was 28th in effective, and then it was 20th, I believe, in 3 points. So just a terrible. And then also for this Wizards-Grizzlies parlay, from the Wizards standpoint here, you get a great comp here in the Rockets. The Wizards just beat the Rockets by 5 on January 25th on the road. The Pistons played the Rockets at home 3 nights later and lost to the Rockets. So you get a great comp within the last week of both of them playing a common opponent there in the Rockets. Wizards getting it done on the road. Pistons losing at home. So give me that Wizards-Grizzlies moneyline parlay at plus 110. Wizards also have a top 10 defense. They're 4th in opponent effective field goal. Again, Pistons are 28th. So getting a really good defense here on the road. So I love to see that right there. Let's do some more NBA player props, then we'll circle back to a nice 5-leg soccer parlay. We're getting Kevin Huerter there, the Sacramento Kings, over 2.5 made 3-pointers. Nobody's worse than the Spurs. 30th in opponent effective field goal percentage, 30th in 3-point field goal percentage. Allowed 3.7 made 3-pointers to the shooting guard position. Huerter's actually missed this in his 2 starts earlier this season against the Spurs. Tonight's going to be the night he goes ahead and gets it. The stats have been there to suggest I would have played it probably those other 2 nights when he lost it. The stats have great. Just the team's worst defense in the league, allowing a ton of threes to this position. Come on, go ahead and get us a good plus money cash, Kevin Huerter. Harrison Barnes, his teammate, over 16.5 points, crushed the Spurs earlier this season, getting 29 points. Yeah, of course he did. Again, it's 30th in opponent effective field goal percentage and 30th in 3-point field goal percentage. I know Harrison Barnes is got a lot of hate on people's mind. I know people are doing that ladder challenge across social media, and he burned people not getting 10 points the other night. Well, he didn't play against the Spurs. Again, 29 points earlier this season. League's worst defense by far. They should crush tonight. They should absolutely crush. So we'll take Harrison Barnes over 16.5 points. Lauri Markkanen there of the Utah Jazz over 24.5 points. Talked about how the Raptors defense ranked 29th and 29th. You're getting Markkanen here over 24.5 points. He's averaging 29 points in the month of January. Just continue your hot January up against another terrible defensive team there in the Raptors. So we'll take over 24.5 points. Porzingis, Pistons suck inside, so give me Porzingis over 21.5 points. He should have a nice night. And Bradley Beal over 1.5 made 3-pointers. Cashed it on Monday at plus money. Didn't get it tonight at plus money, but another great matchup here with the Pistons not defending the shooting guard position and overall having a weak defense from overall and then from the 3-pointer. So that's how we'll roll tonight from a player prop perspective with one more addition. Got to get it on Nick Claxton. Talked about how the hit rate has gone down. The hit rate went down when the books had it at 3.5. Look at the screen. It's back to 2.5. It's back to 2.5. He had misses, so they've now dropped it back down to 2.5. Now, if you want to go through the game log, of course, he's got a great hit rate at 2.5. That was what we talked about when it was 17 in a row and 20 of the past 21. Okay, you got to factor out those losses when it was at 3.5. Come back to this 2.5 level, and it's a great hit rate. He's already gone up against the Celtics twice this season, gotten 2 cashes at over 2.5 blocks and steals. So 2 for 2 so far against the Celtics. We'll see if he can't make it 3 for 3. And then the Kings' money line against the Spurs. They've already crushed them twice this season. They should crush them again tonight. Again, it's the league's worst defense. So we'll do Kings' money line and Claxton over 2.5 blocks and steals at plus 123. And then circling back to the upper right-hand screen, 5-legged double chance parlay. United in the EFL Cup against Forest. I mean, come on. Should get it done. Leipzig and Bayern are both in their German Cup. Should certainly get it done. Leipzig at home. Bayern on the road, but playing against Mainz. Come on, Bayern. Come on, Bayern. Help a team out right there. Barcelona and La Liga should just get it done. Just continuing the nice hot roll there on. And then Roma taking on, in Coppa Italia, taking on the team that's in 20th place there in Serie A. I think Jose Mourinho and the men get it done at home. So look for Roma to do a double chance as well. So 5-legged double chance parlay at -112. All right. As for the other NBA games, I'll tell you how I got them set, and then we'll hop back on in the comments section. I think the Wizards win by 3 with a total of 231. Blazers, Grizzlies, give me the Grizzlies by 7 with a total of 225. Nets and Celtics, Celtics by 4, total of 232. Thunder, Rockets, Thunder by 2, total of 226. Warriors and Wolves, this is one I want to add. I want to add the Wolves getting points. I don't think they need points. I've got the Wolves winning by 4, a total of 236. Right now, you can currently get Wolves plus 3.5. May look to add that one a little bit later on. Kings will win by 3 over the Spurs with a total of 233. Jazz will win by 3 over the Raptors with a total of 231. And then Hawks, Suns, I've got the Suns winning by 4 with a total of 230. All right, fellas. Gonna try and win some goddamn money today. Hopefully you guys are a part of it. That's it. No more comments. Guys, what are you guys betting today? Anything? That's all I've got for today. Couple soccer parlays and then a whole slew of NBA action. There's only 2 NHL games tonight. None of them worth betting. And then there's no NHL until Monday. So today's your last opportunity to bet some NHL if you're interested. I will pass on the 2 games that are being offered to us, but look to hopefully fire back into some NHL coming out of the break that they do for their All-Star break. All right. No comments. All right, everybody's just strapped in. Everybody's ready to win some money. Everybody's ready to win some goddamn money out there. I can't hear you. You guys ready to win some money? I'm ready to win some I'm ready to win some money, I tell you that. Holy hell. Lucas, it's a huge day for sports betting. He's in... Oh, in-person wagering. Sounds like you're going to go to the local casino. Walk on in there, place you some sports bets, maybe dabble onto that roulette table and see if you can hit black for a chance to double your money. I love it, Lucas. Enjoy it. In-person wagering. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. Share with me the Mexican Soccer League. I need it. Share it with me. Share it with me. God, we need some win. We need some profit today, fellas. Need some profit. All right, fellas. Well, that's it. We'll hang out on TikTok. Again, there are lots of afternoon soccer games, and we've bet a lot of those soccer leagues. So look to hang out on TikTok a little bit. How about that Thunder? They're covering at over 60%, which is wild. Not the night I do Thunder +1. We talked about it the night we took Thunder +1. How Cole is exactly right. They had the best ATS record in the league. They let me down the night we did Thunder +1. Yeah, I get the Thunder winning by 2. I think the line right now is Rockets plus 5.5. That Rockets team is just too hit or miss for me with their 3-pointers. I just like the Thunder to win the game. I think I left it out of everything. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't add the Thunder to anything. I think they're worth a money line, but the ATS would scare me just a touch. But I mean, you're right. Nobody's better in the league than the Thunder at ATS. Overall, at least. Overall. So, I got them winning by 2. Line's at 5.5. Yeah, should get it done. All right. All right, fellas, take your screenshot. Take a screenshot of all these bets. Good luck with your bets today. Feels good to be back with you guys. Appreciate it. Let's come on back tomorrow's show. Let's add up some goddamn profit tomorrow. Hit that like button on your way out for some positive energy, guys. Look forward to seeing you at the cash counter tonight. Have a good one.